Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating this look for you. I hope you guys really do enjoy it. I just wanted to go for something a little bit more sparkly and a little bit more on the pink side. So let's get to it. Okay, so first you need to start off with a clean face. And then I'm going to be going in with the simple hydrating booster that I have that I actually really do love. Kind of hydrates my face and also leaves it very smooth. Then I'm going to be using the Erborian CC cream in Clair, and I'm going to be using a sample of the Huda Beauty foundation. Forgot the name of it though, it doesn't have it written on the little sample container. And I'm going to be using my Beige Cosmetics Rose Gold Collection brush. It's a flat top kabuki. And I'm going to be buffing that into my skin. I know it seems a little bit light, the Erborian cream, but it actually just melts into my skin and it looks a little bit better once everything's done. I just like the natural finish that it has. And then I'm going to be using that Huda Beauty sample, and I'm going to just be putting that on like the perimeter of my face, not my entire face, because it's kind of matte, but it goes very well with my skin. I still haven't used this on all of my face. I still need to test that out. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with the WetnWild concealer in medium. And I'm going to be putting that under my eyes, on my forehead, my chin, and my nose, and on the sides of my nose. And I'm also going to be mixing that with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in light. Going to be buffing that in. Also with the kabuki brush. Really love the way these two combine together look on me. And like the finish of both of them combined together, it looks real nice. Okay, next I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline BetterSkin Foundation Powder. And I'm going to be using a Real Techniques brush to just also buff that in and set like the perimeter of my face to give myself a little bit more color. Okay, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in Fair. And I'm going to be only using this for under my eyes, setting that concealer. And I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender for this. I just like the finish of it under my eyes. And then I'm going to be bronzing my face with the NYC bronzer. I'm going to be using a large brush from BH Cosmetics. Okay, so I'm going to be also going in with the Maybelline Trio Contour Palette in medium. And I'm going to be using that contour shade with a e.l.f. contour brush, or as I like to call it, a contour brush, because it fits perfectly on the spaces that I need for my face. It's like the perfect size, and it's the perfect softness. It distributes evenly. It's awesome. I'm going to be using that same palette and be using that blush color. It's actually like a sheen and a glow at the same time. It's so beautiful. I love what it gives me. Such a nice natural blush. Okay, so finally I'm going to be doing my brows. And with that, I'm going to be using the LAColors Brow Wowie pencil. It's a mechanical pencil. And I'm going to be filling in my brows. Okay, now for my eyes, I'm going to be using this eyeshadow cream that I don't really remember where I got this from. I got it from my sister, but she doesn't remember where she got it from. And it's actually, it's very like, it's all right. It's just all right. It's silver and it's just like an eyeshadow cream. And I used that for the first layer of my lids on top of my concealer. And I just wanted to see if it will be able to brighten up the shadow that I want to place on top of it. So that is what I'm doing right now. I'm actually placing this all over my lid, and I am not passing my crease at all with this. At all. And I do try to go on a second layer, trying to make it opaque. See how much I can get it opaque. But I do notice that if you add so much, it kind of like messes it up. It takes away from underneath, and I kind of don't like that. And next, going in with the Hard Candy palette in Earthy Vixen, and I'm going in with the shade Dusk, and I'm putting that on my crease, or a little bit above my crease, as you can see. And I'm using my e.l.f. Cosmetics blender brush. It's actually from the dollar line. It's kind of dense for a blender brush. It's almost like a bigger pencil brush, like a bigger, fatter pencil brush, but it's a blender brush. So yeah, I like it though. It's soft and it has a precise placement, so I like it. I'm next going in with that purple shade that you see there. It's called Purple Haze, and I'm going to be putting that on top of that silver on the outer corner of my eye first, as you can see. And I'm trying to see how well it pairs with the silver. And I know it doesn't look like much here on the camera, but I like the way it looks. It looks so beautiful. I'm next going to be going in with that shade Hunt, and I'm going to be putting that on the center of my lids. It's a very nice, kind of like a rosy type of shade, like a rosy and gold hues underneath. I don't know. It's very pretty. I love this shade. And then for the inner part, I'm going to be going in Blossom, and I'm going to be putting in all over my inner corner and the inner part of my lid. I know it doesn't look like much, but it is so beautiful, like in person, so beautiful. And then next, I'm just going to be bringing out the shades a little bit more, going in back and forth with the shades and the colors, and also trying to blend them together so it can look like they each contrast and go into each shade. I'm next going to be going in the shade Sand Dune, and it's a little bit deeper shade, but I'm going to be using that for the outer corner of my eye because I just want a little bit more depth into it, a little bit more definition, and I like that shade. I like what it did. I'm also going to be going back into that dusk shade and just blending everything together, making sure everything meshes together. And for my brow bone, I'm going to be using the shade Serenity. It's just a very matte, almost whitish beige shade. For my mascara, I'm going to be using the Snap Mascara in Burgundy Black. And I'm going to be putting that on my mascara on the top and bottom. I am not going to be using lashes for this look because I don't wear lashes much. And for most of my looks, I tend to just go with my natural lashes with some mascara. I'm still trying to find the perfect mascara that's, affordable for me. And that's what I use. And for under my lash line, I'm going to be combining the shades Wildflower and Sand Dune. And I'm going to be putting that under my lash line. Now, I'm not doing it overly dramatic or anything like that, but that is what I'm using. Okay, I'm just gonna be going back and doing a touch-up of my mascara, which I tend to do a lot. I tend to do a lot of touch-ups of my mascara. I don't like for it to be clumpy or flaky or anything like that. Finally, I'm going to be using that highlight shade on that contour palette from Maybelline, and I'm going to be using that for my inner corners. Something subtle, as well as for the highlight on my cheek. Just very subtle. It's a very subtle shade. It's a little bit kind of like champagne, but not as bright as champagne. The subtle version I would get, I guess. It does leave like it does have like a little bit darker undertone, but I like it. Drinking some coffee. And for my lips, I'm going to be going in with the LAColors Mauve lip pencil. Lining my lips with that, and also filling it in a little bit. Just trying to literally try to line my lips. Sometimes I find it kind of difficult. I don't know why. Okay, finally, I'm going to be going in. I was debating on what lip product to go in, so I put a dab of this ColourPop lip gloss on the center of my lip, which I can't remember the name of right now. I went in with a mauve shade, and I still didn't like it, so I ended up going with another lip gloss from BH Cosmetics in a nude pink called Jane, and that's the finished look. Okay, so that is the finished look. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I know it was like I was just kind of figuring that out on the way of me doing my face. I didn't really have exactly planned. I just knew what colors I wanted to use. So I know I have my go-to palettes lately. That's just what I'm comfortable with right now. But if you guys have any other suggestions, please let me know in the comments below, and I would really appreciate it. I would look into them. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would really also appreciate that. And give this video a big thumbs up. If you did appreciate it, it would help me a lot. And please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can know every time I post a video. And I will see you guys on my next video. God bless you guys. Bye.